Hello everyone, I'm Jamie Bricker, and welcome to the first installment of my new series on affective leadership. Now, affective leadership is, of course, part of the more traditional effective leadership, but in my mind, it is by far the most important part. The reason being, affective leadership really addresses and acknowledges and recognizes the feelings, emotions, and attitudes of everyone within the organization. And the more people feel valued, respected, and connected with the leader and everyone else within the organization, in my experience, certainly their productivity increases. And that's why the overall theme of this ongoing series will be affective leadership. Positivity promotes productivity. And I think particularly during these pandemic times where everyone is feeling so much stress and uncertainty, affective leadership is required even more so than usual. Now, today's particular focus is going to be all about the 5 guiding principles, which I just think are kind of fundamental and foundational for our subsequent chats over the next few weeks and months. Now, number 1 is all about exuding positivity. Especially right now, with our world clouded with uncertainty, so many folks just can't see really the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. And I don't blame them. Right now, it looks like a long, dark view to nowhere. But of course, there is a light there. And it is so important for the affective leader to be positive, to work with people, and to help them see that light gradually get more and more into focus. Guiding principle number 2 is all about cultivating relationships. Social distancing has understandably been a major focus the past few months. However, the quote downside to it is, of course, it naturally triggers a sense of social isolation. So I think now so more than ever, we really as leaders, as affective leaders, have to really reach out and ensure that everyone in our organization is really feeling connected. The third principle is all about valuing everyone. Your organizational dynamic can simply not be a center kind of core in crowd and then a series of concentric rings, and some people are a little out and some people are way out in the out crowd. We can't have in crowd and out crowd. We have to have one crowd, our crowd. And of course, within our crowd, we absolutely cannot have any favorites. The fourth principle is all about appreciating compliments. Now, I want to stress that it's compliments with an E in the middle, not an I. And that means we're encouraging a culture in our organization where different thoughts and opinions are really where it's at. Because ultimately, for sustainable growth, as we all well know, any organization needs a constant influx of new energy and new ideas. And finally, the last principle is all about building trust. And it is really the byproduct of the previous 4 principles. Because over time, if people feel valued and connected, they're going to believe in the leader. And that sense of belief or trust leads to a really important change and really kind of attitude that permeates the organization. And that being that people are working passionately with a sense of long-term commitment rather than kind of going through the motions because of some kind of short-term compliance. They want to do it, not just they have to do it. And that is the essence of the impact of affective leadership.